Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we dive into the exhilarating world of sports as the Hong Kong Bulls set their sights on dominating the China Basketball League. Fresh off their historic victory in the National Basketball League finals, they're determined to strengthen their team while focusing on developing local talent. However, the path to joining the Chinese Basketball Association remains uncertain for now. In a different vein, we explore the shifting priorities of young adults in China. A recent survey reveals that nearly 80% of them have no plans to buy property this year, opting instead to focus on life's essentials. With economic challenges like high unemployment rates, these youth are choosing to spend on necessities and emotionally rewarding purchases rather than luxury items, reshaping the consumer landscape. Lastly, we turn our attention to cricket, where Hong Kong's head coach Simon Willis is paying tribute to his star batsman ahead of the Emerging Nations Asia Cup. As the team looks to regroup after a disappointing T20 World Cup qualifying run, Willis emphasizes the importance of nurturing young talent while celebrating the depth of their batting lineup. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post reports on the Hong Kong Bulls, who are fresh off a historic victory in the National Basketball League finals, marking their first domestic title. The team, which has aspirations to join the Chinese Basketball Association, CBA, faces challenges as owner Tony Chin mentions there is no clear timeline for this transition. Despite this, the Bulls are committed to cultivating a strong local identity, with plans to collaborate with schools to develop young talent. The team celebrated their victory with MVP Dominique Jones leading the charge, and Chin expressed optimism for the future while emphasizing the importance of perseverance in managing the team's culture and fan engagement. South China Morning Post highlights a concerning trend among China's youth, as a recent survey shows that nearly 80% have no plans to buy property this year, reflecting a broader shift in consumption habits. Young adults are prioritizing essential spending over luxury items, with many reporting stagnant or decreasing incomes. The survey indicates that a significant portion of respondents is focused on basic living expenses, with a notable rise in spending on food and travel, while expenditures on clothing and cosmetics are being cut back. This change in consumer behavior poses challenges for reviving domestic demand and may impact foreign investment in China's consumer market, as young people navigate a tough economic landscape with rising unemployment rates. South China Morning Post features Hong Kong cricket coach Simon Willis, who is preparing his team for the Emerging Nations Asia Cup. With a focus on nurturing young talent, Willis aims to blend experienced players like Nizakat Khan and Babar Hayat with newcomers in the squad. Khan leads in T20 international runs for 2024, while Babar's strategic batting position has allowed him to thrive. Willis emphasizes the importance of hard work and practice, particularly with new training equipment, as he looks to improve the team's performance. The upcoming tournament is seen as an opportunity for growth, with aspirations to regain one-day international status and engage more local talent in the sport, ultimately helping to change lives through cricket. South China Morning Post reports on Hong Kong's reintroduced cash for residency scheme, which is attracting a wave of applicants looking for a foothold in the city. The scheme, launched in March, allows wealthy individuals to gain residency by investing 30 million Hong Kong dollars in financial markets for at least 7 years, excluding real estate investments. Immigration consultants note that many applicants view this as a temporary step, often for business opportunities or their children's education, rather than a commitment to long-term residency. With over 500 applications amounting to 15 billion Hong Kong dollars received, the scheme's success hinges on Hong Kong's appeal to international investors amid concerns over its future status. South China Morning Post also delves into the complexities of rekindled romances, exemplified by the recent breakup of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, who reunited after 2 decades only to part ways again. Relationship expert Dr. Karachalane Zaidi highlights the emotional factors that draw people back to former partners, such as nostalgia and unresolved feelings. However, she warns that second-chance relationships can be fraught with challenges, requiring both partners to engage in personal growth and honest communication. The key to success lies in addressing past issues and focusing on future goals, rather than being driven by loneliness or idealized memories of the past. BBC provides a humorous yet practical guide to navigating the often tumultuous environment of air travel etiquette. With many passengers facing cramped conditions and conflicting behaviors, the article discusses common grievances such as armrest hogging and reclining seats. Experts suggest strategies for avoiding conflict, such as timing seat reclines and sharing armrests. The piece also addresses the delicate situation of needing to use the restroom during a flight, recommending communication with fellow passengers. Ultimately, the article emphasizes the importance of consideration and mutual respect among travelers to ensure a more pleasant flying experience for everyone. South China Morning Post highlights the creative journey of Hong Kong artist Elaine Yin-ling, who embodies a unique blend of design and artistry in her latest installation, Phantasmagoria. This 7-meter-long interactive artwork, commissioned by the Macallan House, reflects her innovative spirit and the concept of flow, drawing inspiration from nature and the whiskey-making process. Eng's studio, described as a space of ordered chaos, serves as a physical manifestation of her creative ideas, where remnants of past works intermingle with new designs. Despite the challenges of time constraints and not visiting the Macallan estate in Scotland, Ing engages with the essence of whiskey through color and interaction, creating a multisensory experience that invites viewers to explore the connection between art, nature, and culture. In a separate article, the South China Morning Post addresses a pressing environmental issue concerning wildlife in Hong Kong, revealing alarming findings from a Greenpeace study on microplastics. The research uncovered that 85% of fecal samples from wild mammals, including buffalo, cattle, and macaques, contained microplastics, highlighting the city's ongoing struggle with plastic pollution. The study indicates that contamination is widespread across various habitats, with the highest concentrations found in cattle droppings on Lantau Island. Despite recent efforts to ban single-use plastics, the article emphasizes the need for greater public education and comprehensive waste reduction strategies to combat the pervasive issue of plastic waste that now extends into rural areas. Lastly, the South China Morning Post explores the burgeoning landscape of Chinese science fiction, with an emphasis on its growing global recognition. Bernard Cohen delves into the works of contemporary Chinese authors who are reshaping the genre, moving beyond the popular three-body problem to showcase a diverse array of narratives that resonate with international audiences. This new wave of writers is not only expanding the boundaries of science fiction, but also reflecting the complexities of modern Chinese society. As the genre gains traction on the world stage, it opens up conversations about cultural identity, technological advancement, and the human experience, making it a vital area of exploration for readers and writers alike. SCMP opinion. The Chinese University of Hong Kong has recently appointed Professor Dennis Lo Yukming as its new president and vice-chancellor, a significant milestone as the institution seeks to move past a tumultuous period marked by political controversies. Lo, a distinguished molecular scientist known for his groundbreaking work in non-invasive prenatal testing and cancer detection, brings a wealth of experience and accolades, including prestigious awards like the Breakthrough Prize in Life Sciences. His election comes at a crucial time when Hong Kong is striving to establish itself as a center for innovation and talent, and with Lo's strong connections in mainland China, he is expected to foster closer integration within the Greater Bay Area. As Lo prepares to lead the university, he emphasizes his commitment to academic freedom and stakeholder engagement, aiming to unite the institution and enhance its global standing. South China Morning Post Rossif Sutherland, the son of legendary actor Donald Sutherland, is making waves in the entertainment industry with his latest project, Murder in a Small Town. This show, based on L.R. Wright's novels, has a special significance for Rossif, as he recently discovered that his late father had once sought to adapt the same stories into a film. Reflecting on this serendipitous connection, Rossif expressed a deep sense of his father's presence in the project. Born in Vancouver, Rossif has carved out his own acting career, appearing in over 55 productions, including notable roles in The Handmaid's Tale. Married to British actress Selena Sinden, Rossif continues to honor his father's legacy while forging his own path in the industry. South China Morning Post Matt LeBlanc's daughter, Marina, has grown up in the shadow of her father's fame but has carved out her own identity. As the 20-year-old navigates life, she has faced challenges, including a diagnosis of cortical dysplasia shortly before her first birthday, which affected her mobility and speech. LeBlanc took a step back from his career to prioritize her health, and by age 2, Marina's condition had significantly improved. Despite the struggles, her childhood has been marked by memorable moments, including a chance encounter with Prince Harry at a concert. Marina, who has a fondness for Friends, often watches the show with her dad, affectionately referring to it as the Joey Tribbiani Show. Their close bond and shared experiences reflect the joys and challenges of family life beyond the glitz of Hollywood. South China Morning Post reports that Keith McNally, the British restaurateur behind the iconic New York eatery Balthazar, has stirred controversy once again by publicly criticizing a photo featuring the Kardashian-Jenner family and Lauren Sanchez. McNally took to Instagram to express his disdain, questioning the aesthetic of the image and invoking literary figures like Susan Sontag and Virginia Woolf. While some netizens accused him of bullying, others noted that this isn't his first foray into public disputes, as he has previously made headlines for his comments about celebrities, including a notorious clash with James Corden. Despite his brash demeanor online, McNally has built a successful career in the restaurant industry, having opened numerous establishments since arriving in New York in 1975. In a nostalgic look back at Brandon Lee's cinematic journey, the South China Morning Post highlights his first and only film in Hong Kong, Legacy of Rage. Directed by Ronnie Yu in 1986, the film tells the story of a young man wrongfully accused of murder, entangled in a web of deceit spun by his best friend. Brandon, who was hesitant to embrace his father's legacy in martial arts, initially resisted incorporating kung fu into his performance. However, as the filming progressed, he grew more comfortable with the action elements, ultimately delivering a compelling performance that showcased his dramatic talents. The film was a commercial success, running for 3 weeks in theaters and earning Brandon a nomination for Best Newcomer at the Hong Kong Film Awards, though he would later focus on his Hollywood career. The South China Morning Post recently reported on the romantic developments in the life of actor Joshua Jackson, who has been spotted with German model Nastasia Roberts, sparking speculation about his relationship status with Lupita Nyong'o. The two were seen together at a New York City event, raising questions about whether Jackson and Nyong'o have parted ways after a series of public outings together earlier this year. Roberts, a model with a background in business and brand management, has been described as possessing striking beauty and a vibrant personality. As Jackson navigates this new chapter in his love life, he reflects on his past relationships, including a marriage to actress Jodie Turner-Smith and a brief romance with Nyong'o, while maintaining a focus on co-parenting their daughter amicably. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
News breaks, buzz the ground, stories spin, walls come down, voices merge in the sound, faces mix in the crowd, broadcasters paint the scene, world events on our screen, every link a different theme, words collide in the stream, 6 degrees connect the dots, background stories more than knots. The voices rise aloft, truth unveils in every spot, cultures clash across the globe, spin the threads in a strobe, every story wears a robe, truth and lies in their code, journalists dig real deep, secrets out, they don't sleep, every angle they will keep. In the news we take a leap, new perspectives day by day.